What's up? What's up? Alright, so if you are a personal trainer or someone who wants to be a personal trainer and thinking about starting your own little business, this is for you. My name is Jason, and that's what I'm trying to do. Now, I'm not that successful. I'm very, very not successful in finding clients. Alright, so long story short, I started off with free pool. Free pool. What is free pool? Free people. Trying to get my testimonials, trying to get, anybody to try my program, to give me feedback, and it was hard. I'm telling you what. And they say, it's oversaturated, it's oversaturated, it's oversaturated, but it might be oversaturated, okay? Yes, which means that it is working. People are doing it. That means you can do it. You just have to figure out how you use your individual talents, your skills. Maybe they're the same. I don't think they are. Your individuality, your personality, that people want to work with you. You know what I mean? You can differentiate yourself from all the competitors by simply being you. That's the one thing you have to learn, is how to differentiate yourself. And that's what I'm trying to do. I don't have a social media. I have a YouTube channel, which I'm documenting the process, but I'm not trying to just document the process. I'm basically trying to document the process, but also, everything that I'm trying, I'm also getting descriptions on what I'm trying. So then eventually when, I can say, have I tried this? Have I tried that? More like I can go back to the stuff, and I have been doing it, So I just got to try something new every day. That's the one thing about business, is you get 1% better every day. If you can't get 1% better every day, then do one thing that can make your business better. All right. So if you see this background, me in my truck, it probably means I'm just gonna rant a little bit about, potentially some golden nuggets, what I'm gonna be doing, what I think potentially can work. So one thing that I'm gonna be doing, so I was gonna do it this week, I was gonna do it last week, and the lady said that she had to step out of the office for a bereavement. Completely understandable. It's a little small town, so I can't just go anywhere else. And what that person is going to offer me is every door direct mail. I created the flyer, postcard, and I'm going to mail it to, I'm going to buy 2,000 postcards. I have on route 800. So I'm going to have a trial. It's basically just making sure this flyer is awesome. And so I'm hoping that, dude, if I get a 0.5% conversion rate, oh my gosh, I'm happy. Why 0.5 conversion rate am I happy? I'll tell you why. 0.5 with 2,000 flyers is 10 clients. 10! And it cost me $800 to do. $800, 2,000 flyers, 0.5%. That's all you need to do convert is 0.5. And you get 10 clients. And at $200 a month, I have different packages. I have the starter package, which is not a lot of, I answer your questions, but weekly check-ins, I give you a program, that's basically it, But the starter pack is really kind of just, the small, medium, large fry. You don't really want the small fry, you do it, maybe if you're not feeling it, whatever, not the point. But it's $150, and then I have the professional, which is $200 because it's only $50 more, but you get the all in. But then I have another package that's $500 a month. That's probably why I don't make money. It's because whatever. But it's $500. It's a super accountability package, and the super accountability package is basically when you're supposed to work out, I call you and say, hey, you're 45 minutes to your workout. I'm calling you to make sure you're doing this workout. I would love for you to have some excuse that I can just rip you one for having this excuse, because at the end of the day, the reason why you are the way you are, simply, or wanting to get different results, is because you're doing these excuses every day. So you know what I mean? That's not the point. So what I'm getting at is that's what I'm doing. But the thing is what I'm going to be doing is I am first going to talk about getting a professional to do my website. I use ScoreUp. It's an assessment test thingy. I was just trying it out, Freaking David Pearsley, he's an entrepreneur. that's going to be good for you is if, let's not, dude. If you're a developer, yes, that means you can do some stuff on the thing. If you're not a developer, you have no idea how to code, sure, you can learn it. Very difficult, I'm assuming. Probably take some time. Worth it? Probably not, you know? But I use it as a funnel. Like, you know, there is no website. There's one call to action. There's only 2 buttons on my front page. One is to book a call. The 2 is give me your contact information. If you book a call, I'll still get your contact information because it's set up to Calendly. But, so, when you're doing stuff all by yourself, you know, when you are the marketer, when you are the brains, when you're the sales, when you're the everything trying to start this business off, it is rough. It is tough, and I am not gonna, you know, be around the bush about it. It is, you have to learn it all to the point where you're better than your competitors, you know? Unless you have a social media, and your social media has people that know you and actually, like, you know, engage with your stuff. You can't just be a whole bunch of random people, you know, it's add request, you know, all these random people, because at the end of the day, if they're a bunch of random people, they probably don't know you. So when you drop an offer, they're going to be like, just another offer I see on social media. Anyways, so what I want to do is I want to create a website that's way more professional looking. When you're doing it yourself, you know, you kind of have that mindset like, it looks pretty dang good. I think it's awesome. But it's not about what you want. It's not about what you like. It's about what the market says. You know, that's what it's all about. You can have the super granddaddy book, you know, of all time in your head. You're like, oh my God, everybody would love this. Everybody needs this. But at the end of the day, the only way that you can tell if people want it or need it is if they're buying your stuff. That's the only way. So before I send out this mass email, another thing, I think it's super cool. So my online nutrition fitness coaching is called Evolvyn Health. Evolvyn, EVOLVYN. I'm debating on changing it just because it sounds very like not memorable. And evolving is definitely memorable, but the way you spell it is the way I spell it. It's trying to be unique. But now I'm regretting it. I'd rather have something more original and something that's not necessarily a mock-up of another word. You know, I kind of want to just be like super cool fitness. I don't know right now, but I'm saying that I am going to pay a professional, which I highly advise to pay a professional if you have the moolah, the cha-chang to do that. That's the only way that you're going to be able, well, it's not the only way if you know someone cool, but if you're doing everything yourself, you can. It's like buying courses, you know, you buy courses or you read books, you know, or you go to YouTube and you look at, you know, what, basically you're condensing someone's experience, like in a book. You're, you know, people who write, you know, books, you know, about whatever topic, you know, and if they're experts in it, they basically condense all their knowledge in a little book, or a big book, a book. Which, pointer here is that if you're reading books, which I have, I love books, because like I said, it's like condensing someone's knowledge into a little pamphlet. And if you're able to focus and actually learn how to enjoy reading, and this, you don't have to necessarily enjoy reading, but you enjoy learning. And the only way you enjoy learning is learning about something that you want to do or become. You know what I mean? Like sales. If you want to become a great salesperson, a sales book is basically pretty highly motivating. You know, especially if they're dropping golden nuggets. You're like, man, it's pretty awesome. Like, I never would have thought about that. You know, like, there's just certain things. Like, if you get a lot of yeses to your offer, your price is too low. If you're getting a lot of no's, your price is too high. And now that's the biggest thing, is that you think your price is too high because everybody's saying no, but it's at the end of the day, what it really is that you haven't built enough value for the price to be inexpensive. You know what I mean? So that's another thing. But let me get back to the EDDM, every door direct mail. I'm gonna get my my website professionally done. And who am I gonna go through? You know, there's all these Shopify, ClickFunnels, Wix, Squarespace, GoDaddy, and you know, I don't think there is a one size fits all. You know, it's about your needs. And what I'm gonna be doing is HubSpot. And why am I doing HubSpot? Because it's $20 a month. Unless you buy a yearly, then it's 15. So I don't know how much 15 times 12 is right now on top of my head, but I'm assuming it's like 150, 145, 160. It's like 160 or something like that, you know? And it's a CRM. It's a customer relationships management. It helps with automation. It helps with all this other stuff, and it's only $20. You know, that's when I pay $20. I pay $20 to starter. They have free, but I'm creating the website, and so that way I can get it professional. But I was thinking, because I want to help personal trainers and people who want to become personal trainers, because I believe that, you know, we can, you know, kind of change the world. You know what I mean? We had 5 million personal trainers in America, and all they wanted to do was get clients. 40% obesity rate in America will probably shrink down to like 35. I don't know. I don't know the numbers, but I'm assuming that there's a lot more personal trainers working with people to provide, you know, the resources they need to lose the weight. We want to be pumping everybody, even kids, with Ozempic, Wegovy, all those GLP-1 freaking meditations. So I'm gonna get a professional website, okay? What I recommend is Fiverr or Upwork. Upwork is more, I think, more long-term kind of things, but Fiverr is like kind of the same thing. It's kind of lower term. I feel like Upwork, you can get apps, which I thought about doing an app, online nutrition fitness coaching app. Oh, there's so many of those. That's oversaturated. Oh, I wonder why. Probably because it works. So I'm thinking, you know, you can have the online nutrition fitness coaching app. You have all the videos, exercise videos in the world, you know, and you have, you know, you say, do you have any prior injuries? And they say, yeah. And you say, my knee. Then that eliminates like 95% of the workouts, you know, and you can have it on your app, set it up that way. Or, you know, shoulders. Or if they have no problems at all, perfect, you know? You can say, when you want to work out, how much do you want to work out, how long do you want to work out, you know? And it's like boom, 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 and then answer, boom, here's your program, dude. And you can charge $27.99 per month, you know, or you can buy a yearly $129, or you can buy the lifetime for $249. I'm just speaking random. This is babble. Just thinking about it, right? There are companies that you can do or use and purchase that exact thing. You say, this is what I want. This is exactly what I want. And they say, okay, it's going to be $4,000. You say, okay. You know, it's an investment. You know, that's all what it comes down to. But I am going, I had so much more that I wanted to talk about. Another thing what I want to talk about, well, first off, what I want to talk about. Oh, I'm going to do a $49 challenge. I'm going to try it out. I've never done it before. We're going to figure out if it happens. I have this upcoming videos. I'm not technological. I don't know technology. I don't know how to edit videos, nor do I ever want to. This is raw stuff. I'm never going to be able to edit this stuff. I never have time. I work 80 plus hours a week, and you know, if you guys listen to this and you guys get one golden nugget, that's all I'm trying to do is provide golden nuggets. And when I become more successful in what I do, I'm gonna be dropping bombs of just nuggets, golden. They're gonna be like, wow, this guy's actually pretty cool. I'm not gonna ask you to subscribe. I'm not. If you find the value, then you'll do it. If you want to keep learning at what I'm doing, and then if I'm doing it, it's working, it's gotta work for you, because I don't have a social media. I'm not gonna say email or DM 100 people a day. I mean, if I had a social media, I would definitely do it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I probably would, because I'm kind of desperate for clients, and it's really hard. Not the point. If you are doing everything by yourself and you have the moolah to pay a professional, I highly advise that. When you pay a professional, you're paying a professional. Like, you say, I want this, you know, you can even, there's a thing, it's called funnel hack. What is funnel hack, you ask? Do you know what a funnel hack is? Well, funnel hack. Somebody has a sales funnel, and it looks badass, you know. Or you go to Google, you type in personal training, online personal trainer, you type in all these cool stuff, you go to the website and you look at it and it's super dope. It's like, you're like, man, this is an awesome website. But keep in mind, it's not about what you like, it's not about what you think is cool, it's not about what you think is sales, it's not. A lot of the startup process is trial and error. So I'm gonna run a $49 challenge tomorrow. I've been reading this book. It's in one of my other it's the how to get clients to your onboarding, or how to prevent no-shows, or something like that. It's like a 48-minute thing where I talk about books, not the book, this one right here. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna have a series of .com secrets by Russell Brunson, and I've been going through, so one of these books, so you get these books, right, and then you can just highlight what you think is, you know, good, you know, you say, oh man. So then when these books are like super valuable books, are, you know, especially super, you know, like, man, it's a good book, instead of having to feel like you have to reread it again, you take your time and you highlight it. And not only does that kind of help with your retention, like, you're not just reading the book to read the book, but you're trying to figure out what's important. And like, for me, this whole page, I think I'm on this page, but nothing is highlighted, you know. And so sometimes I'm like, nothing is valuable in this, so then I'll reread it and then confirm that I'm not gonna be able to use it, you know. Obviously, I'm not saying you should just go back and reread your highlighted parts. You should definitely read the highlighted parts, because, you know, plus or minus some, it might be more valuable. So you see some highlighted, you read pre it and then after it, you know what I mean? But it saves you a lot of time, and you help retain some of the information by rereading it, highlighting it, and then you can go back to the book and read it like almost twice as fast. And there's probably some things that didn't stand out for you because it wasn't ready for you at that time. That's what I do. Well, I just started doing it. Honestly, I've read a lot of books and I feel stupid for not highlighting it, never taking the time to do that. But if this happens, I'm gonna get a professional website, I'm gonna pay for it. I'm thinking, I seen one is $350. I'm gonna use HubSpot, just because it's $20 and I can have somebody deck it out. The only thing is that I recommend is, don't have a website, have a funnel. Your landing page, hit them with your offer, and you know, but you also have a story, you know, like, I was once big, heavy, my joints hurt and my knees hurt, I was out of breath going down the stairs, I couldn't play with my kids, and now I wanted to do better, so I got personal training, and then I loved personal training, and now I want to teach people because I was in a troubled time with self-confidence and this. And then you say, basically, I want to give you what I know, my knowledge, and I want to help you, you know, something like that. But way better than that. That was just blabble. But yeah, so yeah, I'm going to get a, I recommend anything that you can pay for. CRM too. You can set up you know, automatic emails, analytics, HubSpot. I'm using HubSpot. I'm going to use HubSpot. I believe I'm going to use HubSpot. All right, later.